Hey there, this is Maksym from SERP Ranking. Today, I would like to talk to you about how to keep tabs on your competitors. It is important to keep an eye on your competitors to see what they're up to and how you can improve your own SEO strategy to be an equal competitor. The first tool I would recommend using would be the My Competitors section. Now, let's go ahead and select McDonald's, which is a project I'm currently running. In the My Competitors section, you can go ahead and add the competitors you would like to see the information for. Once you have done that, you will see the average position, traffic forecast, and other information similar to the information you see for your own project, but for your competitors as well. Right here in the graph, you will see the comparison of what your rankings are compared to those competitors of yours. If you would like to get a deeper dive into the rankings of your competitors compared to the keyword list that you are currently using for this project, you can select one of those competitors and click into their ranking section. Following through, you have the SERP competitors section. The SERP competitors feature is an extremely valuable tool when it comes to seeing your rankings and other domains that are trying to rank for a specific keyword on a given date. So for instance, if I go ahead and select one of the keywords that I'm interested in, let's go with fast food here. I will see the domains that we're trying to rank for that specific keyword on a given date. I'm able to identify my own domain and see the progress or the regress I have undergone. Also, it's very useful to see who else is trying to rank for this specific tool, or rather for this specific keyword. For instance, if I go ahead and just scroll down, I will see Chick-fil-A.com, which is definitely a competitor of mine. If I would like to mark someone as a competitor, I can click into the three-dot menu right here and then add a tag to them and call them a competitor. Now, whenever this domain pops up, I will see the tag next to them, and this will allow me to easily identify whether they are my competitor or not. Another use case of using this tool is to identify who else could be your competitor. If you see other domains that are trying to rank for this keyword, it's definitely a signal to you this domain might be a competing domain, and this is a domain that is worth being researched. The second step in paying attention to your competitors, learning more about them and yourself, is to use the competitor research tool. It's a standalone tool that you can find in the SEO tools box right here, and you can use it without any relation to a domain or a project that you're currently running. So for instance, if I would like to research a domain that is competing against me, I can go ahead and designate it right here. Apart from your competitors, you can also research your own domain and see what organic and paid traffic is being pulled into your domain. Now, let's go ahead with McDonald's and see what the system can tell me about this domain. Once I have run this analysis, I will see multiple metrics that can be quite useful in understanding how my domain is being run, how much traffic I actually get, and the pain points that need to be fixed. I will see the organic traffic and the organic keywords I'm currently ranking for. I will see the same information for my paid traffic and paid keywords. I will see the domain trust, the page trust, and the number of referring domains, as well as their backlinks. Below, I will see the distribution of traffic by country and the changes in both organic and paid traffic that have been going over time. Below, I will see the organic keywords my domain is currently using for its traffic. I can go ahead into the View Detailed Report node and see the list of all of the keywords that are useful for my organic traffic and that I'm currently ranking for. Below, here's the list of those keywords that are pulling that organic traffic to my domain. And do not forget that this is something you can use for your domain or for that of your competitors. I can see the difficulty of those keywords, their search volume, their search intent, and other metrics that can be quite useful to me. Now, if I find some of the keywords interesting, I can just go ahead and select those keywords. And I can go to the Add To button right here at the top and add them to an existing project of mine or move them to a keyword manager list. It's a list where I can keep my keywords without affecting my current keyword limit of the account. Once this is done, I can go through those keywords and decide which ones are worth getting added to one of the existing projects and which ones can we just go ahead and move. Now, apart from the organic traffic that I can see here, Of course, I can move on to the changes in the rankings to see their positions and their changes over time. I will also see the competitors for this domain based on the organic traffic. This is generated automatically by the system, but it's a quite interesting view on who else could be a competitor of yours based on those keywords. Again, the system is not perfect, but it gives you a very good understanding of who else could be a competitor of yours. The information that I see here is all for the organic traffic, but I can also see such information for paid traffic as well. In the paid traffic research tab, I will see the total traffic that comes from those paid keywords, the number of keywords that are currently being paid for, and the total traffic cost that comes from it. I can round down the view to a specific region and see the number of results that come up when it comes to a specific country. Now, it could be the case that some of the keywords that you're trying to research and some of the keywords that you have found here in the list are not actually part of our database. And once you try to research them in the keyword research tool, this is not something that you will see any information for. Do not panic. This is something that can be fixed quite easily. You can go to the database expansion mode right here, and you can designate the keywords that are currently not identified by our database. In a couple of weeks, our developers are going to review your request and add them to our database. And all of the information and metrics for those keywords that are currently not available will be added to our system or are being used by you. Another cornerstone when it comes to understanding your competitors is understanding their keyword list and who else is trying to promote their domain using your keywords. For this, you can use keyword research, which is also situated in the SEO tools box right here. You can designate a keyword you're interested in and get the metrics that you need to improve that understanding. Let's go with fast food near me, which is a very relevant keyword for my McDonald's project. Right here, I will see multiple metrics when it comes to difficulty, search volume, search intent, cost per click, and other things that can actually improve my understanding of this specific keyword. However, when it comes to understanding your competitors, the organic results section could be quite useful. The organic results section is going to prompt you to the list of the top SERPs that pop up when someone is trying to Google this keyword. You will see the domains that are actually using this keyword as their primary focal keyword for the campaign. And you can actually see whether one or many of your competitors are trying to use it for promoting their domain as well. Another thing is that we can go into the organic SERP history right here and see the dynamics in the changes that the rankings of different domains that are trying to rank for this keyword have gone through. I will see a view similar to the one I get in my SERP competitors feature under the My Competitors feature, and I will see what other domains are trying to promote their website and their ranking using this specific keyword. If you're interested in paid advertisement and would like to understand who is trying to launch an ad for this keyword that you're so interested in, you can go to the Ads History menu. In the Ads History menu, I will see what Google advertisements have been launched and have been placed recently and what exactly they were about, because I can see the snippets of those. Finally, when you would like to understand your current competitors and their top ranking SERPs before you build your own so that it can compete accordingly, you can use the SERP Analyzer feature. After you have inputted a couple of primary and secondary keywords, the system is going to identify the top SERPs that pop up according to those keywords, and you will see who your actual competitors are. For instance, in my fast food report, I will see the list of all of those other domains that are using the keywords that I'm currently researching and their top SERPs. This is a very useful page because it will allow you to keep the ones that you actually believe to be your competitors and then discard the others, the ones that you are not competing against. Once you have done that, you can go to the competitive comparison section. In this section, you have a couple of modes to see what the pages of your competitors are about. For example, in the terms section, you will see the difficulty, the average count of words, the average density of words, and so on and so forth. And this layout will be applicable to all of those competitors. Now you can actually see what their structure is about and how you can play it out for your benefit. In the on-page metrics section, you get a similar view, but here you will understand your competitors' titles, descriptions, URLs length, and so on and so forth. Finally, in the content section, you will see what content they have inputted into those titles, descriptions, and headings. And now you can actually understand what kind of content you would need to fill your title and description with to make it efficient and rank in the top charts. A very pleasant bonus is the SEO tasks section right here. Based on the research the system has done for you, it's going to prompt pieces of advice and recommendations that you can follow through in order to build the page that you actually need and the page that will compete accordingly with all of those other competitors. Feel free to follow it through. Make sure to add new tasks if you would like to customize them, or discard the existing ones. I hope my description and the walkthrough of those tools will be useful to you when it comes to researching your competitors. Now, again, if you feel a bit stranded when it comes to understanding where to start with your competitors and what else you can do in order to improve your SEO strategy, my best recommendation is to go to our SEO ranking blog. Right here, we have compiled a list of different articles that you can use to follow through and understand how to use the features that we offer in order to achieve different goals. For instance, feel free to just type in competitor and see what information our SEO specialists recommend that you follow through in order to improve your current SEO strategy. Cheers!